Welcome back, everybody. Conley Woods here for TCGplayer.com. Bring you a Lorwyn Draft. We have a sweet little Elementals brew that this opening hand is awful. This opening hand, not as awful. Ooh, got a lot better. All right, so we have a win-win on turn 4, and that's good enough for me. It will occasionally be difficult for us to cast Horde of Notions. We have the back out of Soul Stoking it out, Incandescent Soul Stoke. But if neither of those things happen, or if that doesn't happen, there's a chance we won't be able to cast it. This is an annoying card on this early in the game. Because I don't really want to discard anything to it. I could just Idolight Sending it next turn, which I might do. I might just have to. Alright, the Vivid Land's nice, so we can Horde Notions a little bit easier. But yeah, I'm just going to Idolight Sending this. Probably should have done it right away. Oh, no, because he had his mana open. He might Fairy Trickery or Broken Ambitions this, but yeah. He was going to get some card of ours. Anyway, now we can eat it with Woodwind, so it's not actually the end of the world. And I can pretty safely discard this Brawler. I could also discard the Changing Berserker, actually. Changing Berserker is so much a better card, though. I'm talking about blocking this and then discarding to shrink his creature. Might have removal spell. I don't know. A nameless inversion, I guess, is what he could have. It's got Pestamite, sure. Not a big deal. Take my 3. Oh, he's got another play. Ugh. Ooh, that's a good draw. Just casting all these multicolored rares. Oh, too good. Alright. And the old Woodwind followed by Brian's Stout Arm play. That's that's how we do. That's how we do. Brian's Stout Arm also combos with our Flamekin Brawlers pretty nicely. Brian? Wow, he's attacking with. Oh, he's got Pepper Smoke. He's got Pepper Smoke. I want to block here. Oh no, he's just going to douse. So I'm just going to block here. Get doused. Oh, he's got both? Come on, man. Come on. Oh, that's a beating. Wow. Oh, that's oh my gosh, and I get to see my entire hand? What is this nonsense? Yep, you choose, buddy. What are you taking? You can take the Horde of Notions I can't quite cast. I get to attack back with a 4/4 lifelink though. That's pretty nice. If he doesn't take Horde of Notions, I have a shot at casting that. If he does take Horde of Notions, I get to play Brawler into Changing Berserker. Yes. All right. I think that's a better play for me anyway. We're going to get in there. I could have saved the mountain to discard to his Una's Prowler. But I kind of like this. Because I have the Brawler is what I was thinking about. Just play the mountain so that way I can go big on the lifelink. Who's got... Oh, that's a beating. This guy just had it all this game. I have Soul Bright Flamekin. That doesn't do anything for me. Well, that's a start, I guess. I'm gonna get him to use this before, and then kill this. Shrink it by 1. So he takes 2. I assume we're dead. After he killed the Brian, we were pretty toast. Killed all 3 of our rares. Yep. Trey ball. This is even going to be good against him. I'm not worried about whether this is good right now, because I know it's not. I'm mostly thinking about whether I'm going to port it out. It's like super aggressive black-blue. I think I bring in Hurly Burlies and I take out the Fault Grinder action. Tar Pitcher seems fine. Actually... Oh, wait, I have a 3rd Flame Controller? I realize I picked up 3 of those. Did I pick up this? No. When did I pick this up? I have no idea. Could do a 2nd Mournwalk, so I still have something to do with all that jazz. Actually, the Foot Bottom Feast might not be the worst. He's got a lot of removal. Kind of like that. Yeah. We're going to do this. All right. We'll be right back for Game 2. Conley Woods, TCGplayer.com, Lorwyn Draft. See you momentarily. All right, welcome back. Round 2 here of our round 1, Game 2 of our Lorwyn Draft. I'm Conley Woods, this is TCGplayer.com. We're going to keep this hand because it has a Smoke Breeder and an Incandescent Soul Stoke in it. So it's basically the perfect hand. And we get to get under our opponent's counter magic, which is also important. Already off to a reasonable start. We could turn 3 Changeling Berserker if we really wanted to. I think I would rather Soul Stoke plus Flamekin. I'm not sure. Ooh. Well, now I probably do this because it's quite strong. So now we have a huge threat right now, and then when he deals with this, eventually we'll have a huge threat with the Brawler plus Soulbright Flamekin combo. He's just chump blocking. He just can't afford to take the damage, apparently. Casting this guy with this mana, so that way he can't Broken Ambitions it. Because you can't pay for Broken Ambitions with this, as far as I know. He could Fairy Trigger it if he really wants to. He's going to Pester Mine it, yeah. So he hasn't taken any damage, but he's used quite a few resources, and our board is pretty large. Alright, he's passed the turn. What do I do here? I can activate this for my for my entire team if I really want to. I don't think I do though. I think I just attack with this. See what he does. Then I play the Brian into a counterspell probably. He can't afford to leave open counter magic here. In kind of expecting another flash creature and for him to double block. Highlights and fine. So he held back his special mag for no reason. I guess he was hoping to block something else. I guess it wasn't no reason. He's top 3 damage. Shouldn't say no reason. It's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go... Yeah, I'm just going to attack with this. If he wants to block here, he can. I'm just going to get whatever he blocks trample. So he takes 10, goes to 5. I have Mud Button, Torch Runner. Oh, wow, he's got... Okay. It names his version 2 a lot. Okay, so he only takes 5, goes to 10. That's fine, though. He's down to 2 cards in hand. Still Mud Button, Torch Runner. Still Flamekin Brawler. This guy has a million removal spells, so that's a good one too. He's gonna get back. Pistol. Okay. Oh, I could cast Horde of Notions instead. Well, I guess I gotta cast Horde of Notions. That's just the rule. Blue, green. You see how good Smoke Raider is? You just one Smoke Raider in play, you can just do whatever the heck you want. I'm gonna jump block here if he wants. I assume he doesn't have Pepper Smoke, but whatever if he does. I can cast Changing Berserker next turn to rebuy this. $28 to 5. Oh my gosh, come on, really? He's literally had the perfect removal spell every turn. I mean, I think we're still fine because how sick our draw was, but he went off. Yeah, like he's just dead here, even with Pestermite. I like our plan. He's got more answers than I expected. I kind of want to just Mournwalk him. Like, if we Mournwalk him before we do all of our stuff... No, Foot Bottom Feast has to be better than that. Well, is there something else I can cut? Could cut Firebelly Chains. It's not the best answer. Yeah, I'm going to try this. Give this a shot. Be right back for game trace of round one. All right, welcome back to round one, game three here. This hand is awesome. It has the same awesome cards that we had before, except this time we have removal and a rare. I'm going to play the mountain because there's a real strong chance he plays something. I want a Tar Fire here, and I don't want to throw off my curve. Like that. If I play Vivid Crag there, then I have to Tarfire this or not Tar. I have to Tarfire to not play Smoke Raider, or I have to play Smoke Raider and not Tarfire. And in both of those worlds, I'm pretty sad. He's probably just going to Pestimite this on my upkeep. Oh, he's going to bounce it. I clash the Changing Berserker, and he has Swamp. I'll put this on top. Just going to play this guy again, especially with the Changing Berserker. All we did was trade turns there, except I got to keep a sweet card on top and play tap land for basically free, and he got to play it on tap land for basically free. What do I want to do here? Okay, I had to play both of these cards, or I could just change. I think Changing Berserker is just stronger. I don't really need this. This gives me a huge clock. You can't counter it. Next turn I can still cast Brian. Let's look at two cards. He doesn't have Pepper Smoke, because he would have Pepper Smoked and double blocked. He might chump here. I'm going to play Brian over the Soul Stoke. If he chumps. I'm just going to start emptying my hand. It makes me a little weaker to further Thieving Sprites here, but it makes, once I get past this next turn, then I'm basically immune to Thieving Sprites. I'm just going to have no cards in my hand. If he plays another Thieving Sprite this turn, though, it's kind of bad for me. Although it's also kind of bad for him, to be fair. Just Weed Strangled. Flamekin Brawler versus Pestimite. I lost, so he gained some life. Okay. Put this on the bottom. I don't want that guy right now. Probably put his on top, I imagine. Yeah, he did. Is he really going to chump block with Pranksters? I could have either given my guy Trample or given +1/+1. I don't know if he's going to chump block here or not, but if he does, I'm pretty happy. Alright, so he didn't, so I just got it in free 2 damage. He's got Pestimite on top. We have a life point advantage. He's got cards in hand. It's a good one. It's not. What do I want to do here? Just go to combat, make me use Pestimite. Assume he's not going to pick anything up. He doesn't have anything to use. I could attack here. He shrinks my guy by 3. That's not worth it. I'm gonna hold my swamp. If he plays another thieving sprite, he can steal it, but I think it's okay to bluff some amount of strength. Swamp versus Silver, or Mountain versus Silver Dicer. Pop out of the bottom, obviously. He gains 4 more health, which is unfortunate, and he has another Dowser. But I did get to set up a draw there. I assume he kept it on top. Yeah, he did. Come on, Horde of Notions. Ooh, that's a good draw. I don't want to get blown out by Dowser here. Next turn he can Dowser for 4, because he's going to play another Dowser. But Flamekin Brawler is going to be big. A little big-o. It still trades with basically anything, but... That was pretty good. Not gonna lie. Alright, so I do 1 damage to each non-flyer. Then he can block and kill this. But he loses his guy. And I could just attack with everything, right? Wait, do I need to... How much mana do I have? I have 5, 6, 7. So I need to... Oh, I have this too. Pumpity pump pump, pumpity pump. Yes, I would. I would like to deal with damage to each creature without flying. You shrink him. You shrink that thing. Alright, so here's the thing. If I attack with this, then the only thing I can attack is a 3-2 after this. Actually, no, everything can attack. Alright, so I'll just attack with everything. Except for the 2-2. He can trade Pestermite for my 1-3 here, which is kind of bad, but I'm not too sad about that. He can also trade here. He can trade for any of these things. I'm not too sad about it. So he takes 5, 8, goes to 9, loses Pestermite. Let's say we're in a good spot here. We lost our biggest creature, but we didn't lose our best creature, so. I'm just going to attack with everything. Assume he has nothing in his hand, but he might have like a nameless version which will blow us out. No, he doesn't. Don't have Pepper Smoke, okay. Cast this to protect against Thieving Sprite. The Changeling. He's got to block 2 different creatures here, so he can't actually kill one of my creatures, which is really, really good for me. He actually blocked the wrong creature, because I can steal that trample. He had to block the... Oh, I guess it didn't matter. Never mind. Alright! We did it! We got that. You cast rares. That's all you gotta do. You just cast your rares, you take Horde of Notions, and you cast rares. Done. Alright. Next round will be up here shortly. 1 round left. We'll be right back. Conley Woods, TCGplayer.com, drafting Lorwyn, drafting Elementals, drafting Rares. We'll be right back.